little bit cooler temperatures. Jake Lewis.
Wow. That was tight up against the wall. I know that is full pucker factor right there when you got everybody so close. Look at that. The 34 and the 85 just about banging bars.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back, guys. Super Hooligan 2025. We are here at Daytona International Speedway. This is the home of speed in America, and we're racing Super Hooligans. This year, the series powered by Harley-Davidson. Mission Foods Super Hooligan National Championship coming to 5 rounds across the country, and we're kicking it off here at Daytona Beach, Florida. We got some amazing sponsors rolling with us this year. Mission Foods, Salomon. We got 805 cold beers here at the pits. Motul oils, Bell helmets, and Dunlop tires. And now Harley-Davidson on board as well. The Harley-Davidson Pan America ST is the official motorcycle of the Super Hooligan National Championship Series this year. Hey, we got 54 riders who busted their ass to try and qualify to race this weekend. There's 112% cutoff. Difficult not just to even get out here to race, but also to qualify. This track is punishing. Daytona is not about winning a lot of times. It's about finishing the race in one piece, putting your weekend together, and putting it back in the trailer in one piece, and hopefully still running. So you're gonna find that out. The riders are gonna know that. We got race 1 coming up. The Harley guys are doing a really good job, and they have put a lot of energy and effort into their teams, both from the Kyle Wyman team as well as the Salomon Harley-Davidson team. These guys got their shit together. Arch Racing is here. It's Keanu Reeves' team. We got my good friend Gard Hollinger. We've been buddies from a long way back, and he's out here putting hand-built Arch air-cooled bike on the grid. We built the rules so that you could race a bike like this, and those guys came with a full effort and are really pushing to see how they do this weekend. I know their goal is to have a top 10 finish. It's a very competitive field, but love to see an air-cooled bike out there fighting in the top 10 at a Super Hooligan race. This is really what the series was built for.
So how do you qualify?
Yeah, we're P7, so not as high as up as I'd like. Kind of making a big gamble with rear tire going into the race. So change up the rear of the bike, try to get some more edge grip, and see if we can do some in the banking to get drafted to the line. But we want to win. Yeah, Pan America's up front, but we want to be the one standing on top of the podium.
Now that we've seen qualifying, stage is kind of set. Travis Wyman was fast all day. Right now, he wants it, and it shows. I expect a lot out of him. Cory's going to be a threat. Jake Lewis is going to be a threat. The Salomon guys are on another level right now. I think they're just one notch a little bit further along than kind of everybody else in the field. It's anybody's game. There's about probably 6 or 7 guys that can win this thing.
It is time to race. Mission Super Hooligans underway at Daytona.
Cory West with a good start right there from pole position, going to put himself in a great spot down into turn 1, but his teammate Jake Lewis lets off the front brake.
Jake Lewis has just been on the grind this offseason, trying to figure out what it's going to take to win this championship and take it away from his teammate, Cory West. They battled all last year, and I know Travis has got a lot to prove this weekend as well.
Well, he came out of the gate strong in that first practice and qualifying session. Travis, you said it, he has a lot to prove, but he was also carrying in the reset buttons. We were able to break the track record here in Mission Super Hooligans with that Cory West pole time. 173 miles an hour.
No fairing. High
That's
bars,
incredible.
elbows in the wind.
These two bikes come across the stripe. The white flag is out. It is 1 lap to go. This is where the gap can close. If Travis Wyman can get close enough.
I didn't see Travis make up too much time on Cory through that sector.
Travis got through the chicane much better this lap.
Do it.
He stayed patient. Is it going to be enough for Travis Wyman? And Cory West is going to take home the victory, able to hold off Travis Wyman.
Daddy won! I'm so happy. 4 more diapers.
Love you so much.
Good job.
Oh, thank
That
you.
was awesome.
Thanks, good job.
Good ride, buddy.
I thought I had it lined up and pulled out next to you, and I was just limiter.
I was like, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it.
Good job, bro.
That was good stuff. Good ride. Thanks, sir. Crazy leading out of the chicane. I'm like, ooh, I don't know about this.
I didn't think you were in the right spot, but dude, this is a rocket. This thing
Running.
it is running.
Yeah.
The race was good. I didn't get up to rhythm right away. Once Jake had a little issue and I saw Cory, I just like slowly closed the gap and finally caught a draft. And I was lining it up every lap to try and make the run because Cory's bike's so fast and he's really good on the bankings in 3 and 4. So I wasn't out wanting to lead. So I figured I'd just line up the last move draft pass. And when I pulled out of the draft, I thought I had it timed perfect and I just hit the limiter. So just ran out a little bit of steam.
Led from the front, something I've never done before, pole position and straight to the front. Well, I guess I did at Laguna last year, but felt really good. Travis kept me honest the whole time, you know. And once I noticed they were staying close to me, I was like, I should just not push super hard yet. I saw the white flag lap, I tried to hammer down, spun the tires pretty hard, and I wasn't sure, you know. You're not supposed to lead it out of the chicane, but got a pretty good run. Bike's running strong. Saddleman boys worked their butts off this winter, and the bike's a rocket. Let out of the chicane and won it to the stride. Can't thank the boys enough, and all the sponsors. Number one, baby.
When Travis caught Cory there, I was like, man, maybe they're just going to have a little bit of a play. I could just snip back on and steal something. But the Saddleman guys were strong all weekend. They've had the pace. And, you know, third day on the bike, I feel good. Massive hats off to Gator Harley-Davidson, Mission, Law Tigers, Harley-Davidson, and, yeah, the rest of our sponsors, Licky Molly, Acasado. Dude, this is a new team. I don't know it yet, but I'm stoked. As you can see, just happy to be back on the podium.
You know, I got a good start, got the whole shot, led them onto the first banking, and my teammate Cory came by, was in second, coming onto the second banking, and jumped out of gear and just had a gear problem. I was stuck in fourth gear the whole race and made for a long 6 laps around here on the high banks, stuck in fourth gear. I think I went 136 miles per hour for the whole race on the limiter in fourth, but luckily she made it home, and I just wanted to get some points. You know, that's the biggest thing with the Hooligan class. Only 5 rounds, 10 races, and brought it home in 9th, which isn't good, but isn't terrible. You know, I've had worse days at the track, but looking forward to race 2 and seeing what we can do.
Race 2.
Just trying to do better than yesterday. We made some changes to the bike. Might have Cory battling with us today. It looks like he's got his arch going. I just expect there to be more of a battle. Try to stay with those front guys and hopefully sniff a draft.
Yeah, day 2, we made the show. Last night was the first night I've been up at night wondering if I'm actually going to be able to race this weekend or on a weekend. Fortunately, everything went good this morning. We only got 5 laps in because it was a 20-minute session, a little chilly, but overall I think we're starting like 11th. So we got some horsepower. We'll get up in the draft and have some fun.
What's the goal for race 1?
Finish. No, I mean, for me, I know the bike's capable of the top 5. That's it. Well, the team will be stoked if we finish, and the top 10 would be great. We only did 5 laps so far, of which like 2 was just going in and out of pit lane, and then 3 laps on the track. We're only, sounds like a lot, but we're only 7 seconds off pole with 3 laps, so I'm not bummed.
Race 2, this is gonna get crazy. We're out here on the grid. We saw a big one yesterday out of the Saddleman boys. Hopefully today we'll see Jake Lewis in the mix. Hopefully James will be in the mix. It's anybody's game really at this point. You get in these drafts and things can change in a hurry. We'll see what happens. Race 2 starting now.
Top of your screen, they're out. We are racing race number 2 here at Daytona.
Another good start for Cory West there on pole. Jake Lewis able to follow in right there. Looks like a carbon copy of yesterday. The 3 Saddleman boys out front. James Spoley, good start for him. Already worked his way into 4th as they exit turn 1. You see Corey Alexander on the arch bike there, working his way almost already up into the top 5.
Cory is in 7th place. I mean, that's a hell of a start. I think he started back in 9th. What a different look from yesterday. Cory was sitting on the outside of turn, or the inside of turn 3, watching these guys go around yesterday.
Especially here with the big battle like this at the front, when you got 4 rider battle, that draft is just going to make you come there even quicker. We see Jake Lewis now trying to make a move. Travis Wyman, looks like the gearing change overnight.
We've got 6 riders smashed together coming into turn 1, and this is what Daytona's all about.
This is a much different race than we've seen yesterday. We've seen the top 2 really kind of break away the group. Now you got 6 riders. Cody Wyman was really fast last year in the races, and they've made huge improvements overnight.
Travis Wyman in 3rd, trying to make up a little bit of that gap on the infield. We'll see how it plays out right now. I mean, Jake's in the spot he wants to be if he wants to win this thing. He's following the guy, Cory West, who's shown and been the class of the weekend.
34 Cody Wyman, the 43, James Rispoli, these 2 teammates.
Yamaha starting to show some progress here as we see Cory West come back underneath Jake Lewis on the banking.
What does he do from here, Roland? Does he try to lead from the front, or does he want to try to be the guy that's going to drive?
I mean, unless he's going to slam on the brakes here, he might try and make a run for it, but I think everybody's going to put their best efforts together on the infield to stay as tight as possible to Cory. I don't see him getting away at all.
Able to get around him here on this final lap, but is he going to be able to hold it all the way through? Cory West now taking the pressure from Cody Wyman.
I mean, we are 5 wide coming into the chicane. Cory's not, I don't think, at this point in the spot he wants to be. But now we got Travis Wyman leading the thing for the first time.
Look at the Yamaha there in third.
Dominic Doyle certainly not giving up the fight.
Cory West coming around the outside with a draft. They are as tight as you can be. Wow! Dominic Doyle's trying to slot himself in.
And here comes Jake Lewis.
Oh, he got it! Wow! Jake Lewis!
At the line.
You almost had it. That was a hell of a race.
Dude, getting goosebumps.
That was a hell of a race.
That was as close as it's ever fucking been.
We were like bump, bump, and then bump, bump, like.
Bumping elbows?
Yeah.
Did you let anybody by like on the before the last lap?
I didn't want to lead it in the chicane because we were a pack, you know.
I'm shaking a little bit, for real.
Run us through it.
Oh man, wild race. I went fast this morning. I thought I might have had something, but it was just a bigger pack today, and it's tough leading at the front, you know. I wish I had mirrors on the bike so I could see who the hell's behind me, but I took a couple glances and it looked like the whole pack. I was kind of doing some stuff on the banking because I didn't want to be up front, but I just kept in and up there. Jake was quick through the infield. I ended up leading it again through the infield. I was just kind of looking over my shoulder, running like half throttle, like, come on, somebody freaking pass me. And everyone was rolling out and playing the game, and then Trav took off, so I took off after him. As soon as I went into the chicane, I kind of went in soft, and then it was just like 1, 2, 3 guys just like got diced up huge. Me and Rispoli were sniffing on Travis's draft and bumping, and then we just, you know, we were like 3, 4 wide, and Jake come by us at like 20 mile an hour, so nothing we could really do there to try to get the win, but happy to get another podium, to go 1-3 for the weekend. I'm stoked. It's a good way to start the year, and be ready for Road Atlanta.
Dude, insane, honestly. That's how hooligan racing should be. I mean, there were 6 of us up there in that pack. I tried to always be first or second through the infield. I didn't think I could do it from second, you know, because the pack came by me before the line once or twice, and I was like, all right, I'm going to drop back, but I damn sure didn't want to be in 6 coming out the chicane on the last lap, but it just worked out perfect. You know, the draft is so huge on these bikes with no fairings, and fanned out like 3 wide coming out of the NASCAR 4. My bike started shaking, and I was like, this is a damn good draft, and dropped low, and Travis was right there, perfect position for me to draft him, and damn, I'm so pumped because it's the first time I've ever won at Daytona, and after yesterday being so bummed, and it's just crazy what 24 hours can do. I mean, I remember the Hooligan race here last year, there was a big ass pack of us, but today it was unreal, you know, us bumping each other on the banking, coming to the white flag, and that's what really made me want to drop back, because I was like, I know I can't do it from second or third, and wanted to be back a little bit farther, and it just worked out perfect. You know, that's how hooligan racing should be.
Oh man, that was tough. I didn't think there would be that many bikes in the lead group today. With Cory's pace this morning, I thought we'd get away. Shit, I think it was coming to the white flag. Cody was up there, Jake was in the mix. Did what I could to be in the right position at the last lap, and I thought being in third place was going to work out good for me. But Cory sat up going into 6, Cody went with him, and I had no choice but to lead. Nobody came around me in the bus stop, so I just tried to get the best run possible and try and break the draft on the run to the line, and damn, I thought I had that one, but Jake got me right at the line, so congrats to the team and him.
Overall, you pretty stoked with your placing?
Yeah, man, 2-2. I think we're should be second in points, maybe 1 point behind Cory in the championship, so it's a damn good start. I didn't even touch a podium last year, so we're off to a better start this year.
Saddleman boys came in hot. Jake came from all the way in the back of that pack and won that thing after having some issues all weekend, not having a good race yesterday. He was bummed. I went in his tent yesterday, and he was the most down I've ever seen him, probably ever since I've known Jake. So I think for him to come back from that one, get the win, is pretty fucking rad.
Looks like that's it. Daytona Super Hooligan in the book. Insane way to end it. I mean, the race was a nail biter, man, right to the finish. Good to get a Yamaha in the mix. Show that Yamaha's picked up some speed. Dominic did really well. He put himself in a position to potentially be on the podium. When you have a race like that and it's that tight across the start finish, it's anybody's race. Jake showed it today, you know, coming from basically 6th to 1st. You can't really explain what it feels like to have your elbow on another guy at 170 miles an hour at Daytona. Somebody who's experiencing the racing from a television screen, I mean, I was just like full of anxiety, man, myself, and it just feels like, oh, you just want everyone to be safe, you just want everybody to make it across the line, and it's the way to finish it, man.